Do 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 do. I need to come up with a pose for this first. Hello, Veli. Welcome. Hello. I'm on my best. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hi, Ambrosia. Hi. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I will do it again. Hey. How you guys doing today? Well, we saw each other yesterday. It's gonna be pretty chill vibes tonight. My main goal is to blow up, and my second goal is to design a character that I've had in my head that I've wanted to design. So we're just gonna be doing that today. Ow. Very rude and fucked up, even messed up and evil, and awful and messed up and evil. You can't scare me anymore. It's not Halloween. I'm never afraid. Hi. Hi, Orange. Hi, Dewdrop. So, today I wanted to design a character, specifically a character I have an idea of in mind about, OC lore, I guess? Unfortunately, I am not immune to, creating lore for my characters, even when I don't want them to have lore. So, I'm just gonna... I had some good ideas, and I wanted to draw them out. Hello. Blood Mood Jams. Yeah, we're listening to Terraria's soundtrack today because I haven't played the game in nearly 10 years, but it's a fucking banger soundtrack. So today I'm going to be designing a satyr. Is that how you say it? I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But it's going to be specifically a satyr based off of the lore I gave to Val. Because, I've... Satyr, good, okay. Thank God. At least I can get some words right. But, after some thought, I had some ideas that I thought it would be fun to draw out. So that we're gonna be doing that today. And I don't know. I should work on commissions. There's a doodle tuber that I can definitely get done pretty easily today. And some emotes too. You guys like emotes, right? I haven't drawn emotes on stream for a while. Trying to make sure this lady is like super skinny. Is satyr. That's... You know what? Both of those seem correct. I want that to stay in that position. I move that, and then I... Stay there. Stay there. Stay right there. Thank you. But anyways... I went out today, so that's why I'm so tired. I like going out on drives, getting objects. I went to a local teriyaki restaurant today because I'm kind of sick at eating at fast food spots, and it was ridiculously yummy and very. They give you fucking so much food at these restaurants, man. I had enough that I actually have leftovers for tonight. I was considering moving today's stream to tomorrow, but Viva's doing a VR chat thing tomorrow, and I kind of want to join that. So you get to see me today, and we're just gonna be hanging out. You're wet! What? Sopping, if you will. Did you just take a shower, or did you get rained on? Okay. Well, at least you're clean. At least you're not stinky. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. You're never stinky? I doubt that heavily. Legs are hard. I hate them. One request over 5 minutes. Also, we made our follow goal of 1,250 people. So I'm really thank you everyone for that. Drawing is hard. Everything is hard, and I'm crying and dying, and I'm on the floor dead. I mean, yeah, they're following me every day. Where I see them whenever I look in the rear view mirror. It scares me. Yeah, 1/4 of the way to 2,000 followers. Yeah, we're listening to Terraria today. I want this character to be pretty skinny. I have trouble drawing characters that don't have massive butts. If I'm honest. If I'm just candid for a second. But, you know, I have to represent skinny bitches in my art sometime. To draw twinks. It hurts. This isn't... Also, this character, I think my major intent with this character is for them to be a female. But again, I have trouble drawing. I draw so many femboys that people are like, that's a woman? It's like that one transphobic meme from... One transphobic joke from, the Lorax. Except in reverse. The Lorax? The Lorax, yes. If you don't remember, when the Lorax first came out, there has a joke where he's like, oh, I'm gonna fight this man, and then someone's like, "Oh, that's my aunt," and she's the Lorax is just like, "That's a woman." And the joke was that this woman looks like a man, so you should laugh, right? You'd laugh now. But I think whenever I can't think of the Lorax without thinking of two things, and one is that of the Onceler fandom, and the second is that, well, three things. The second is of the first thing is the Onceler fandom. The second is how that one really cool song that they ended up cutting because it was too anti-corporate. And the third is of all those commercials they released about like how eco-friendly this car is. It's a Lorax approved. Okay. Fucking, I just go back to square one. Everything I just made was awful. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna restart. We're gonna focus more on just the general shapes of the character than the major parts. Because I'm having troubles because I keep focusing on the little details and then getting lost in them. And right now we're just designing the character. Like body shape. It doesn't need to be anything special. That's something I do quite often, unfortunately, is that I'm just lost in the sauce. I do not want them to have a hourglass body. That's the main thing I'm trying to avoid right now. How's the little fuzzies? I'm doing alright today. It's one of those days where I'm kind of low energy just because it's really cold. But besides that, I've been having a pretty good day today. I had some bomb-ass teriyaki chicken for lunch, and I'm gonna have leftovers of it for dinner. Okay, that's something a little bit closer to what my original idea was. Now I just want to do a little bit more dynamic pose. Teriyaki is like... I was tempted to get some... That place I went to has sushi, and I might get some next time I go out. They had like a California roll for like $7, and that's pretty good. I fucking love sushi. There you go. Wow. It takes me 2 seconds to make a pose when I'm not being a freak about it, apparently. What's your guys... How many of you guys have actually had sushi in the chat? I know it's actually kind of uncommon to have it. Alright. I will not have to... I've tried it. Have you had sushi? That's a good poll. Thank you. Not a lot of. It's like sushi is pretty. It's pretty common nowadays because of just how many people like it. Okay, this is a woman, so we have to give her breasts. Doll breasts, by the way. This is not nudity. These characters don't have, you know, the funnies. Yeah, see next to sandwich restaurants. Grocery stores. Yeah, no. I'm scared of raw fish. I fucking genuinely. I'm so sorry. First of all, not all sushi is raw fish, and second of all, raw fish is the raw fish they put in sushi is like super well graded. It's specifically designed to be eaten raw. Like it's held to a much higher standard than any other type of food because it's meant to be consumed raw. Like my favorite types of sushis are all the ones that have raw fish in them, but there's also like vegetable sushis that are pretty good. Sushi with like, yeah, imitation crabs, a California roll. Honestly, from what I've heard, that people have actually tried like California rolls with real crab, and it does not taste better. Yeah. Some people. Better than real shit. I love fake banana flavor. I'm a freak? Okay, thanks. I'm just gonna, I guess will die. I once had a sushi with fried banana on top of it, which was pretty good actually. Fried banana. Yeah. Bit crazy. It was. I literally bought it just because I saw the flavor and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way that they put fucking banana on top of a sushi." And they did, and it was actually pretty decent. Mustard slash banana. I don't know. I guess the yellow, the color yellow just tastes good. If Walmart's having sushi really depends on what Walmart you go to. I've went to Walmarts with sushi. I've went to Walmarts without it. It like the bigger the Walmart is, the more likely they will have the option. All shapes and sizes. Art, good art is art. Yeah. I mean, all art. I like all types of art. I just wanted. I don't like. I tend to draw. I try to avoid like same body syndrome in my art. So I'm trying to draw a character that's obviously different than my usual character type. And today I decided I wanted to draw a skinny guy. But like, very skinny. I just thought it would be fun to experiment with it. Go crazy, go stupid. Like, the thing about people is that they all have the same building blocks when it comes to, like, how they look. But the finer details are very different. And it ends up being crazy how that ends up looking. So this is going to be a, I can't draw hands. Hands are hit or miss for me. Sometimes they're really easy and sometimes they're incredibly hard. Gonna bring this a little bit closer to the body. You fucking Gretton. I fucking see you for your tricks. Ow. Ah. Time delayed bombing. How does this look? It looks pretty good. Delay and blows up so that people can't spam it, but it might happen. You can theoretically spam it if you just make Jimothy say something that's like 30 minutes long, and then you just redeem blows up as often as you can. I will allow that. I will allow that. I will allow you to hurt me funnily if you're smart about it, but you have to be intelligent. Which the average Twitch viewer. Troll face. True. Hands are a big hit or miss for me. When I have to draw a hand position I'm not familiar with, it's when I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm full of hate. I haven't actually listened to the Terraria soundtrack in so long. These are some fucking banging tunes. This is like the type of chiptunes I like. Like, it's not quite chiptunes, I don't think, but it is similar, but it's not like chiptune-y enough to hurt. Drawing eyes. Again, it depends on the type of eyes. Trying to get the eyes symmetrical is a bitch and a half. Let's see how this looks when it's... Oh. Need to lean forward a little bit. Lady, your back's gonna break if you do that. So I could get anything like bus soundtracks and American Clan soundtracks. I try to avoid like fight like music OSTs, a lot of fight music, because it can ruin the vibes. Not because bass music is bad, but because... Now, how do I want to stylize this face? Kind of want to make it a little bit softer.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head. There's also Rick's nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from narrative value literature, for instance. The fans understand this stuff, they have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depths of these jokes.
You've just hit me with a 3-time wombo combo.
So sorry about that. Unerd possessed me.
Oh shit, I nearly knocked over my Dr. Pepper and that would have been... well, my Peppy. Nearly knocked over my Peppy and that would have been very bad. Unfortunately, you cannot time out Winter because Winter is a mod. Like, fun fact about satyrs is that they have that little triangle nose. But on Val's design, you can't see it because his hair is in the way. What is a satyr? This is my own personal interpretation of them. But satyrs are like... usually half human, half goat people. Like this. Or this. And Val is one, and... I've decided over the last couple of days... I've developed some lore for his specific, like... interpretation of them. And I wanted to design... characters. I want to design characters that are, like... in the same species as Val. Just, you know, different... versions of it. Yeah, like there's a lot of goat men in like mythology because goats are associated with the devil. But satyrs are their own thing, not associated with them any of those like devil mythologies. Anyways, this character is going to be based off the Bleeding Tooth Sungus. Because my idea for, in at least Alias's universe, Val's universe, I mean. I mean, it's the correct way to pronounce it, it's just pronounced strangely. In Val's universe specifically, satyrs are usually like... it's always been spelled like that, I just... the way it's pronounced is strange. I don't want it to look like ribbons falling over. Anyways, each satar is based off like a living or not living orgasm, like a natural organism. Organism. I'm gonna just not speak anymore. Organism. There was no slip up. They are based off living their like natural parts of the world. I'm already fucking this up. I should just never speak
Oregano.
again. Speak again. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm a fool. I don't know why I thought that the streaming thing would work out, but I should just become a mute and run out into the wilderness and never be seen. Like a goat? I want to be a goat. They don't have to worry about mispronouncing words and people being like, that's sus. You're sus. Why are you so sus? I'm just trying to live my life here, man. I wanted to design a character that felt very different than Val because I wanted to show that like there can be a lot of dimorphism with the character designs. Because I feel like a lot of like problem with like species in general is that hope as all is well. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid and I'm gonna be run over. But there's like a lot of variance with the designs. I like it when character or species designs are like very varied. That's why I think designs that are at least partially inspired by humans are the best ones. Because humans are so varied, it's very easy to just co-opt that. Okay. So I like this hair a lot. It resembles the fungus I'm basing the character off quite a bit. We're gonna pull up a photo of it. I'm gonna let you guys look at it. It's a little, I wouldn't say gory, but it does have like a vibe. A fungus. Like Among Us. Die. This is the fungus. This is the Amoongus that I'm basing this design off of. It's called the Bleeding Tooth fungus. And it's one of the coolest looking ones ever. So I wanted to make a design base of that. Never eat it. I've heard it's actually not inedible. Of course, now I'm debating if this character should even wear clothes. It's hard as glass. That's fun. The question is effect. You eat a fungus and it's like kind of gross. I think that's basically it. Not all funguses or mushrooms make you go silly mode. Indecent. Like the thing is that in the lore of these critters that I've made, they live in like most of the time. Okay, so with a satyr, when they are born, they have like an affinity for a certain natural element in the world. And usually those natural elements are informed by their environment they're born in. So a lot of times there's specific trees, animals, plants, funguses, that kind of stuff. And so a lot of them, like, if you are a satyr who's born in a forest, you are more likely to be like based off like something like a flower. And if you're born in the desert, you would be based off like a cactus or a scorpion. But it can like what a satyr is like in tune to or connected with. It has to be something that is a natural element, so it can't be processed at all. But and it usually is based off the environment they're born in, and it's partially based off genetics too. So most of the time, most satyrs are like just based off like plants, animals, trees, and but there are some exceptions for that. For example, Val the character is not attuned to anything that is on the natural earth. They are attuned to space. But most satyrs live in like protected areas and live in like little communes. I'm calling them communes of just like other satyrs that are based off the natural environment they are in. There's definitely a weed satyr. There would definitely be. There would technically be a goat satyr too, which just looks like a normal, like, generic satyr. With nothing special. But this, I wanted to make a satyr based off the bleeding tooth fungus because I thought that would look really cool. Now I want to give them extra design elements. But like a goatar. Yeah, there's just the satyr that just looks like an average goat. But in this like theoretical idea, satyrs have 3 different forms. 1, a human form that they use to blend in with people. 2, their normal satyr form. And 3, a more monstrous form that is like basically they become overtaken by the natural element they're attuned to, and they just become like a monster in a sense. And depending on how strong the actual wintar, it would be a wintar. And based off how strong and common the natural element they're based off attuned to, the more strong they are as like a creature. And they also have like magical powers that are based off their element. So for example, this satyr would probably have the little like I did some reading on the bleeding tooth fungus yesterday, and they are the little the little like bleeds or these are sap. These little like orbs are hello there in the begin are sap, and whenever the bleeding tooth fungus gets a cut, they will well sap to heal the cut. And they also have symbiotic, naturalistic, like mutualistic relationships with trees, where they will absorb like this like the fungus will grow on the trees like roots and absorb things that the trees can't absorb, like nutrients and stuff. So my idea for this girl would be that she would be her abilities would be mostly healing based, where she would be able to produce a red sap that can be used as both an anti-infected and a bandage. So she would basically just like take a glob of her hair off of her head and to slather it on a wound. And that wound will be both protected from the elements and disinfected. I think most of the design elements will come from like... I don't want to add any globs to her like legs and stuff, but I want to add like... I want to add like darker patches that kind of mimic these like... On like... I've noticed a lot of bleeding tooth funguses on like the underside of their thing. They have like dark patches of like... Almost like Dalmatian spots. Hair sappy, is she sticky? Very slightly, but when she's not actively using her abilities, that like it's mostly just like hard, like stone. That yeah, she's gonna like on her body there'll be some dark patches of like these like spots. While her hair and her face are gonna be like pure white with the red outlines. I just wanted to see if this would be an even good idea. And also, Val is unique in the Satar society, because most Satars have the generic goat eyes that go, like, sideways instead of up and down. And he has the predator eyes, which means he has slit eyes. That's, I say predator eyes because a lot of predators have those types of eyes because they let them focus on one target. While goats and other preys have, like, are more likely to have split eyes or like bigger, wider eyes because they want to focus on more things at once. Oh. Hi, Ando. Like, the hair texture is based off of the fact that like the top of this mushroom is like... It kind of looks foamy almost. Just got home, silly day. Oof, that's not... That's kind of... rip. That means humans are omnivores, so they are both hunters and, they are hunter-gatherers. And the thing... A more unique thing about humans as a species is that, they are persistent hunters, which means instead of just trying to ambush their prey, they instead stalk their prey until their prey falls exhausted. Just a lot of driving. Ah. That's good. Yeah. Like, they hunted their prey until they were able to corner them or exhaust them. So, that's why humans are really good at things like marathons. Because, we are literally designed to go a lot longer than other species. But yes, in this universe, like the stereotypical like Satars in a lot of like mythologies and things are kind of depicted as kind of like hippies that like live in the forest, and in a lot of ways that in this universe that's kind of the actual stereotype for Satars in Val's universe, where they're hippies. They're kind of like naturalistic animals that mostly just live in forests and do things like farm berries keep. They also try to help keep like the environment in balance. And they also just like they're like, and they also like lazing around. But one of the things I do imagine is that they're kind of very judgmental. So they're very judgmental of things that they're not like them. So they don't like humans at all. And if a satyr is born with a kind of out there or wacky like affinity, that satyr is usually like, unless if a satyr is born in an area and like they tend to be judgmental of them. Like Val got judged pretty heavily for being a satyr that's not based off of a forest, naturalistic forest things. Like the having a satyr be based off of like attuned to something that's not like on Earth is basically non-existent. So when Val was born and they were attuned to space, even though that makes them one of the most powerful satyrs to have ever existed, because space is massive and very scary and very strong, they got kind of basically booed out of their original homes because they were just too different, you know? Val has kind of what I would describe Val is that they are based off of mostly like cosmic horror kind of powers, which can be seen in their monster design. I'm gonna move that to over here. This is Val's monster design. I haven't finished it, but when satyrs are in a fight mode, or when they want to transform, they can transform into a more monstrous design. And this is what Val's looks like. And it's very massive. But it's based off of cosmic horror stuff, like Cthulhu and the likes. And that put off a lot of the other satyrs, because he was literally too freaky, even for them. Yeah, basically. So, Val is one of the few satyrs that don't live in a commune with other satyrs. They just live with... They instead mostly use their human disguise to integrate with human society. I haven't designed their human disguise yet, because... that would mean designing a human. When satyrs are in their normal form, they're around the size of people, yes. And the monster forms can vary wildly. They could be smaller than the satyr's actual size, or they can be larger. It depends on the satyr. Like, they are inherently magical creatures. But basically, their main features that they have, you know, the goat parts, which are like the horns and the tail, the eyes, horn, tail, eyes, hooves instead of feet, and you know, they generally have humanoid proportions. But besides that, they can basically vary as wildly as actual people. Even more wildly, because nature is kind of crazy. Like, they're... I really like this girl's hair. I really like it a lot. I'm very proud of how it looks. Yes, there could be, like, again, anything that is naturalistic could be, like, like, anything that is, like, a natural object a satyr can be attuned to. So there could be an elephant satyr that's, like, really massive, that has elephant-like proportions, and, like, it would be something like, like, there's even occasionally a satyr that could have, like, wings and stuff, but they would, like, be really big, with, very chonky limbs. And, like, larger than average ears, and the, like... But, like, something like that. Just, like, a basic idea. And, like, the tail would be a little bit smaller. And, like, poof out at the end. They would have more elephant, like... They would have feet that would look more like elephant toes. But... like, they would even have the little things. The little, like, tusks that elephants have. And instead of having, like, like a trunk, because that's a little bit too much for like, too different, they would have, like, a big hair piece that would resemble a trunk. That's, like, very basic idea. Dishwasher, oh my god, he's back. I was missing him. I missed him so much. I wanted to give him a cheese stick. Living space here. I think it just lives under the dishwasher. You can give her a little pouch. You know, for pleasure. Do you think it's the same lizard as last time, or is it a different lizard? Same. Oh, I'm glad he survived the winter. The winter. Fuck. Ignore me. I mean, the winters in Australia are pretty mild. Survival. Yeah. Every year, winter goes down to Australia and just eviscerates half of the population. That's why Australia is so hard to live in. Killed by winter? Yes. Beep beep beep. Some actual white shirts. Oh my god. You're just one step closer to cosplaying your Sona every day. That's what I don't want to get a fursuit of Alias or Val. I just want to I want to fucking Homestuck cosplay him. Where I paint my entire skin like a blue color. And get a wild, really fancy wig and just dress up as him. I feel like that would be a lot easier for Val, especially. Because most of my Sonas are not, in fact, animable enough to justify getting a fursuit of them. They are, in fact, mostly humanoids, actually. Go very well. I mean, you wear it every day when you go to shower. Wear pants, thanks. While you shower? Okay. Interesting decisions. No, I know what you meant. You can be a freak, it's okay. Just a sweater. You can wear shorts. I've run around where I've had situations where I'm running around in like a pretty long sweater and I wear shorts under the sweater, so I'm not technically breaking any rules, but I still look like I'm just wearing a sweater. But there she blows. You didn't send me design? I may be stupid. Let me just open that up real quick. Oh, I just forgot. I just completely blanked it. I may be a little guy. Let me just, send that to you right now. Grins. Grins cutely. Bucket of what? Swap grins. Okay, I want to make it like a mostly white. And then like a very bright red. Now, do I want to shade this piece or just leave it unshaded? Of course, their feet are going to be the same color. Because, like, I feel like shading it would get the idea of these, like, being bulbous across, but that requires shading. It's supposed to be, like, kind of an adopt. It's be like an interest check, I guess. Would people even want, like, do people like the concept of the, Sadars and would they want to buy one? Like, maybe like a slightly discounted idea where you send me a species. One for, like, lore, but I like goats. Yeah. It'll be, like, the thing about the lore is that it's mostly there just to give an excuse to be able to draw cute goat characters with, fun patterns based off of, fun designs based off of, like, naturalistic real-world objects and real-world plants and stuff. Because that's one of my favorite things to base designs off of. Just, like, reality. Like, just being like, oh, I want to make a design. Okay, I don't know what to make a design based off of, but I want to make it a design based off of this plant or this animal. That's a lot more to work with. There you go. There she blows. Actually, I have an idea too. add another highlight to the palette, but I've noticed like the bleeding tooth fungus has this like almost like it's like being stained by the actual sap itself. So that would be fun to integrate into design. And it would cut up the white even more. Red, white, and black. Nice, fun design colors. Which costume? Yeah. I really dig this design, actually. Let's add some colored outlines just for the hell of it. Because that's pretty fun, too. I think part of what most people associate with my style is having pretty bold colored outlines. It's definitely, one of my favorite parts of having cool art. I imagine a lot of times for like the Sadars, like their main, how they express their main element is usually through their hair. Like their hair is the main part where it's like truly comes out. Because if you look at both this character and Val, like the hairs are like the hair is the biggest like the biggest design point, and the tails. It is burger time. Let's go, burger time. Kind of got cow vibes, partially with the spots. Ridiculous. Oh, was that why you were driving around so much? You got some dinner? I was thinking about getting a burger today. Like, but I decided to just go to a restaurant, a teriyaki restaurant right next to the burger place. I have some leftover teriyaki downstairs now I'm thinking about it real hard. This took me an hour to design. No, I love this character. What the fuck? Oh, I want to keep her. I've made a grave mistake, chat. And a singular orange. That's a lot better than some people I know. Fancy. Hi, Dawaja. Welcome. I hate the cold. I'm the same way. It's very cold where I am. We're just gonna put this here. I have some commissions I have to work on, so we're gonna actually just open that. Critters. It just doesn't appear so much. Yeah, I imagine this character would also be kind of an outcast with their conspicuaries. Like... But, since they're, like, naturalistic, like, they're based off of a fungus that grows in nature, they might be a little bit less judged. Yeah, she would probably be a little bit less judged, but I think she would... Seems like a kind of character giving me a vibe that... Very punk character. Probably leaves the, tribe willingly to pursue her own interests. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. The line art. To make her stand out a little bit more. Now we're going to work on a PNG tuber because all play and no work makes me a poor boy. Yeah. We got another PNG tuber, boys. We got another one. I would eat her hair. I can't imagine it tastes very good, but it would probably have great medicinal value. From someone I know. I have no idea. That's crazy. This hairstyle is a little bit... not difficult, just... I just see close them awful with fashion. I love dressing up characters. I love it. I love dressing up characters. It's hell diving time. Good luck, soldier. My friend booked tomorrow off of work because they're gonna be playing Stalker 2 all day tomorrow. It's gonna be very funny. I also don't have anything tomorrow, so I might be silly. There is a possibility, a small chance, that if I feel up to it, there might be a silly stream. And by silly, I mean 18 plus. Because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I think it would be fun. They are so fluffy. Yeah, okay. Actually, we're going to take a quick break right now, because I need to fucking piss. I drink a lot of water and I piss a lot of pee. God helps. God helps me. I'm a little piss boy. And I piss too much. The doctors are confused because I keep pissing everywhere. Help. Sometimes I say words and I realize while I'm saying those words that I'm being a fucking freak. And then I'm like, should I stop the joke here or should I continue saying it? And people are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Always double down on the bit. Okay. Be warned. I might say some shit. And by shit, I mean words. And by words, I mean words. Do you like burger? I would love a burger, but you cannot give me a burger because I do not trust your greedy little hands. I'm gonna simplify the earring a little bit. Just like... How does Jericho hold on to burger if have paws? Scientists never know the answers. Very carefully. Very poorly, might I add. Woden's shoving Jericho into it. Yeah! Make Jericho the patty! They kind of have the same color as uncooked meat anyways. No. Are you sure about this? Jericho, the only thing Jericho is raw beef. A neck valve, I'm wrapping my paws around your neck. Oh no, your minuscule grip strength has done nothing to me. It just kind of feels like I'm being tickled. Fuck you. You can't reach my neck anyways. This is the music I jam out to when the aliens invade, and then realize that Earth isn't even worth it. Hi Dinu. Going down the throat and closing the airway? Just like burger.
Watch out, Jericho is gonna flood your sinus system.
Oh damn. Alright, I'm ready. Working on it, working on it, working on it. The thing about these doodle tubers is that you just gotta be kind of quick with them. Being too focused on details tends to get you lost in the details. Okay. Managed to eat burper. Okay. Do not swallow too hard. Just a little life advice from Val. Don't swallow too hard in any situation. Oh wow, it's so white. We need to make sure there's no white. We need to grab the unwhiteness. There you go.
I have this new cold remedy. It's called the Jericho Cleanse. You piss him off until he gets mad enough to block your airways, then lure him out with food and all the crud gets dissolved in there. Whatever they are.
I believe you. Sure, that's what happens. That's not... yeah. They're climbing out my throat as we speak. Actually, I'm gonna go over... No, not with the white. I want it to be black. Go over a couple of lines. This is 18 plus stream. This is... We need an 18 plus stream. It's already leaking out. I can see you guys are getting a little bit saucy today. Soon. We've reached critical capacity. We need to say weird words. Fellas, you calm down. When's the last time I've done an 18 plus stream though? I mean, there was a point in time where I didn't stream for like 2 weeks just because I was mentally dead. I'm trying to break that habit. Because I still kind of had that mentality where I'm like, I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream. And then, but I've been like, I have to stream. Because it is my livelihood, and also I like hanging out with my community, and people are cool. I am Fuck. Hi, Fuck! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? Excuse me. Hi, valued customer. Just like me, for reals. I'm valuable. You get it? Because my train is stopped. Oh shit, what happened? Is it like a bad stop or a okay stop? You're individual. Okay, we'll just figure out ahead as to what the train's working on, and there's no way for us to go through. Alright, well, while you wait... Hello. Welcome to the stream. Is it cold outside tonight? Or are you just hanging out, like... Is there, like... When that stuff happens... Weird schedules. When stuff like that happens, do you just, like, hang out, like, in the train? Or do you just go into, like, a house? Like a little train depot where you can take a break? Like, I keep imagining trains as, like, those old steam trains. That, like, hang out on the train. I have a lot of questions. Fucking lovely temperature-wise. I doubt that. It's fucking cold everywhere. Maybe. It's at least cold in Washington. just a few days ago. You're 60. Oh, 60's not bad. 60's 60's good. 1. 1. That's crazy. Yeah, no. It was pretty decent. It's actually it's 40 degrees where I am. Yeah, 1 is crazy. Haha, 1. We actually got a snow a couple of days ago. A whole 1 temperature. The temperature is 1. Train-related questions. I mean, I just like... I don't know. I have stupid train-related questions. Like, do they have AC? When you're driving them, do you, like, feel the wind? Have you ever done the thing where, I've seen, like, videos where, like, truck drivers will, like, honk a code at a train, and then the train will go, like, choo-choo. Have you ever done that? Okay. But sometimes it's broke. Aw, rip. Rain on your skin, no one else can feel it. You can... Ah, that was the wrong thing to click on. Chuck will honk at us, but there's not like a code. I've seen a video where like they honk like a melody on their horn. It's pretty cool. Hey Xana, do you want to see the character I designed today? I'm shaving a haircut. That's the one. Everyone knows that melody. Well, I don't know anything, so... They have a little fang. I'm gonna add that to this PNG tuber. Yeah, what you drawing? Right now I'm working on a PNG tube, a doodle tuber for a commission, but today I also designed this girl. They're a Sadar, like Val. I really like her. They're based off the bleeding tooth fungus. I might dress her up a little bit soon. She's strawberry flavored. She's strawberry milk flavored. Bleeding tooth fungus. Bleeding tooth fungus. You're gonna love this. Bleeding tooth fungus. Let me find the reference that I use for the art. Here you go. It's a really crazy looking fungus that it's one of the few funguses that is it funguses or fungi that produce sap, and whenever it gets like a laceration on its like top bud, or when it gets a laceration at all, it oozes sap to like this very bright red sap to like heal the cut. So that's what this character is based off of, the idea of like But like, it just has this very iconic... Is it edible? It's edible, but it doesn't taste very good. Is from what I've heard. And it's not psychedelic. don't attack me, I'll cry. But I've developed some lore for satyrs, and I think I might genuinely just make a weed satyr. Because I have my own, like... I've developed a lot of, like, lore about my own specific version of satyrs. And I like it enough that I might just start making characters based off of that and selling them as adoptables. Or not as maybe not as, like, just seeing if there's any interest for adoptables of characters that are just, like, basically goat plant hybrids. But it can be things other than plants. You know how it's gonna be, they're gonna hang out. You know what if you know what if you pick, they're gonna hang out if you technically aren't plants. Yeah, mushrooms are their own thing. Mushrooms, like, from what I've heard from, like, people who have taken, like, biology classes and, like, stuff like that, the basic general consensus from science is like, we don't fucking know what mushrooms are. They're fucking... We don't understand them. They're crazy and they scare us. Plant, animals, and secret third thing. Neither plant nor animal. Just like bacteria. Yeah, the mushrooms are kind of spooky. Not in a bad way, though. I like mushrooms a lot, actually. There's actually only 2 kingdoms in the animal. There's only 2 categories of living being. You're either a plant or an animal, and everything else is made up. Like, you can't just be not a plant or animal. It's basic biology.
What am I then?
You're obviously an animal. Like, one of my favorite arguments of, like, the basic biology argument is that basic biology, like, for basically every other type of, like, scientific field, people have a general idea that once you get more into the field, the more advanced things are, and things you are taught when you are younger might not apply. Like, there's actually more than 3 states of matter. Get in anywhere. That's where I am. That's where I am mentally. Terraria music. Yeah, we're listening to Terraria music because it's fucking good. 2D Minecraft music. There was someone in the chat would take offense to that. That's why I think it's funny. I take offense. Yep, I fucking knew it. Can I take defense? Alright. Yeah. Just like in football.
Can I be an onion?
I don't know. You can do anything. You can be whatever you want to be. We're accepting of all races and genders here, including onion. Hello, Johnny. Just take the L. No, I think I would argue that Terraria is 2D Minecraft just to watch people squirm. Like the one time I argued with Russian Camel for like 3 hours that doors are actually fake. No, it's just... I mean, you just... It's a...
If
block,
I'm an onion,
it's
does
like
that make me an ogre?
pixelated set piece where you just build things out of blocks. And you go explore the world and fight monsters. It's basically the same. They make an ogre? If you have layers, yes. Backing the world. Minecraft has lore. It just doesn't have a lot of it. Count as layers. Yes. I mean, I think everything is made out of layers if you just peel them back hard enough. He's like, oh, I do all this stuff. Alright. We are actually finished with this one, basically. I mean, we are not finished, but... you know what I mean. Hello there. I have the sentences of all time. I say words so much that people are like, yeah, you're a word sayer. Hi! Oh, it's... fucking hell, that took a while, Kranos. At least you don't have anything tomorrow.
If a Wellington is an encapsulation of something, that makes the human body a Wellington for your organs. The Earth is a Wellington for the iron core.
Yeah, I can subscribe to that. I love being compared to food. So beef Wellington is an ogre. Just like onions are also ogres. Spell of the ocean soup categorization.
The universe is a soup.
The universe is a soup. I haven't heard that one. The sandwich. Well, I'm also a sandwich apparently. Put me in between bread. But don't call me an idiot. I think you guys are starting to lose the plot a little bit. I'm also a featherless biped, so... classification. I will just start, like, sniping people from the rooftops.
A soup is defined as any chaotic mixture. Therefore, fried rice is a soup, so is the ocean, and salad is a soup.
I like peanut butter. I like peanut butter on my Wellingtons because it's a sandwich. I am soup. You are soup. We are all soup in container. The natural state of the world is chaos. Question turn. Thought turn question about Val. Yes. How does he use headphones? Poorly! But also, in-ear headphones exist. And
Ravioli. Ravioli. You are just a ravioli with anxiety.
Anxiety. Anxiety? Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety in my body.
Technically, a vanilla soy latte is a 3-bean soup.
Uh-huh. Okay. Keep them coming. I'm just gonna start agreeing with every single one of them.
A sandwich is anything that has a defined layering and assembly. Therefore, a pizza is a sandwich, but a hot dog is a Wellington, a chili dog is a soup.
Right. Uh-huh. Also, hi. Highly electronic. I remember, like, there was a legal case somewhere in the
I
US.
would not agree with this statement.
There's, like, a there's a legal case in the US somewhere where, like, someone was eating boneless wings, and, they ended up, like, almost choking on a bone, and they tried to sue the place because there's, like, these are boneless wings. And the law decided, officially, that boneless wings does not mean that they do not have bones in it. I'm like Wheatley, I don't pay attention to these things. Pierced his throat. Damn. Oh, damn. That's even worse than I thought. But, like, I just think we are definitely living in a society where you can order boneless wings and not be assured that there's no bones. Because it's so dumb. Yeah. It's definitely one of the dumbest court rulings I've heard in a... Is this a Mara Doodle tuber? No, not at all. This is a doodle tuber for a commission. They are squirming. Oh, the victim indeed was permanently seriously harmed. Yeah. Spent a lot of money on making the victim look stupid. I don't know like they're like leafin or something, but it's not Mara. I can tell you that for sure. I think we should give them some drip. The sap. You fool. I will kill you now. Wow. Want to pet him? You want to be their friend? I mean, they were very friendly. I imagine she's really chill. The design is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Thank you. It's made me more inspired to design more like satyrs from Bao's universe. That's for sure. Now, should I design clothes for this guy or design another satyr? What should I base that satyr off? That was a choice. Made to order sandwiches. The weed. Oh god. That would be kind of funny. That's actually... Alright. That jives with the lore. Wedwood would definitely be pretty good too. More normal this time. Redwoods are very large. Look at this boy. Holy shit, these guys are big. Super tall and buff, yeah. Like a lot of these photos of redwoods I'm seeing, you can't even see like the top of them. There's just like photos from the ground just looking up. But these are huge trees. Yeah, like, I imagine satyrs to be generally around the size of human height, but there's actually a... There's, like, some exceptions. There's some, like, if it's especially tiny, or especially a large thing they're attuned to, they can be, like, between 3 to, like, 9 feet. Okay, we're gonna take the general proportions of this guy. I always see, like, in, like, fiction, smokers are pretty, very often shown as, like, skinny. But I think I'm just gonna make them kind of just average, I guess. My non-binary girlfriend. Actually, we're just gonna go back to the... Oh yeah, what if they're fucking short? Actually, that would be funny. Like, because this is like a flowering plant. Punk and hippie travel buddies. I think it would be really... I was thinking that, like, just kind of short and stout. Kind of like hug-shaped. Like a fellow. Yeah. Also, whatever plant a satyr is attributed, like, attuned to, they can help. They have an innate ability to, if a satyr is attributed to, like, or attuned to a plant, then they can make it grow and fester a lot faster. So, if there was a weed satyr, one of their main money making would just be growing, helping, like, going to dispensaries, plants, and being like, hey, give me $20 and I can make all these plants grow. They're wanted in several states. Yeah. Like farmer, like there are some like most satyrs live in their communes, but some of them like definitely have jobs. Weed is first. I can't believe my besides Val, the two first like satyrs I designed are a bleeding to fungus and fucking marijuana. That track. Mod OST a try. Yeah. What kind of eyes should I give them? I would give them more stoner eyes, but it would probably look too similar to this one. Hardcore, yeah. They're gonna tend towards being druids. Like, I imagine it would be really funny if the weed, like, centaur is actually very bubbly and nice. They just so happen to be, like, attuned to, marijuana, and they're, like, they don't do weed themselves. That's, like, basically cannibalism to them. That's kind of freaky. But they are absolutely willing to help people, grow it. Is the user? Yeah. You're smoking yourself. Is that like the equivalent of smoking your own hair? Basically, yeah. Like a lot of times the hair is like the most thing that is most prominently like a weed. Like the things like hair, at least for like plant and fungus based satars, their hair is the most like whatever plant they're attuned to. I think I should get them a little bit smaller ears. But like, for specifically plants, satars, like their appearance don't really will not take off of like, take inspiration from processed versions of whatever plant they are. So, I'm using the natural form of the like budding weed as inspiration because they are supposed to be like natural, based off of natural phenomenon, not like processed human stuff. Look like the whole grainy stuff makes sense. Yeah, they're supposed to look like the plant. Rain music. We've been listening to Katara music the entire time. I think the playlist might have restarted. No, it's not quite done yet. Like, I like this, like... hemp. Yeah, I'm trying to design the characters what they would look like without clothes, because most of the time, they're kind of like miniature furries where... They're kind of like, they're part of the... They're like Val, where they're kind of like 80% furry, but 70% humanoid. Oh, right. They have horns, too. Like, I think they're furry enough that they're... I think that the designs are furry enough to be counted as furry designs, but they have other things going on. But, like, they have horns, they have the ears, the hooves. Or is Val special? Val is attuned to space, which is actually a natural thing. It doesn't... It's... The thing is, they don't have to be attuned to organic. They have to be attuned to nature. And things like rocks, minerals... Like, it doesn't have to be an organic thing. It has to be a thing that occurs naturally. Demi-human. Yeah, so basically anything that is not processed can be something that... the shit on Earth. I mean, there are satires based off things like stars, specifically. Like the moon. Other planets, even. But those guys are very uncommon. Because usually, again, when satires are born, part of their attunement is based off their natural environment. So most of the time they're based off of plants or animals that live in the... plants, animals, materials that live in the area where they are. But there are genetic mutation and anomalies, just like every type of species. I'm debating on what I want to do for their hair. Kind of want to make it like... kind of like an updo. Just, can the concept of them exist with you? Yeah, exactly. So, like, if you take something that, like, watermelons. Have you ever seen a picture of a watermelon, an old watermelon? Like, do you want the original watermelon? Like, a satyr would be more based off of, like, there can be inspiration from these types of watermelons because they're more iconic, but they would be more based off the appearance of these types of watermelons. Because these are what the watermelons originally look like. And these types of watermelons came through, mostly through, like, selective breedings from humans. It would be, if a satyr was born in space, they would be more likely to be, like Val, yeah. There's also like a genetic thing where, like, if their parents are based off of a naturalized, yeah. Like, if something, like, especially, like, if there's, like, wild versions of something. Like, if something is purely domesticated, then it would take off their wild form instead. Jonathan Cherokee Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But I wouldn't worry about it too hard, honestly. Like, if it's a plant, animal, it's a plant or animal or, like, natural thing, then that's perfectly fine enough. Yeah, the mushroom. I love them. I love my mushroom gal. But no pigs. Yeah. Dinosaur or something. It's a great question. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I think if it's been like a while, then they wouldn't be attuned to it. Like dinosaurs, no, but something that's been extinct, like only the last 50 years, possibly. Take a sippies. Thank you. Yes, they are definitely animal-attuned satyrs. Like, it's like specific animals. Like, you could say moth, but it would be better if he said something like Chinese lunar moth, for example. I saved. Thank you. Like, the more specific of the, like, actual, like, animal you get, the better they are, the more likely they would be as an actual satyr species. Yeah. Like, when dinosaurs were around, there was probably a lot of dinosaur-based satyrs, but now... Curious Granted, thank you for the sub. Yes, they can be satyrs. That's just goat. I talked about that. Yeah, that's definitely a character that exists, and they look just kind of like a basic satyr from like D&D or something, or like just Wild Myth. Like they were just completely normal. I'm my nerd. Yeah. There is a human attuned satyr, and they're basically just a die. This is a remix. Yeah. I'm running. I have a playlist of like a video, just like all of the songs in order, and we are getting close to the end. So. By the way, this is what their tail looks like behind, but most of it is going to be covered up by them. But yes, their tail just looks exactly like a weed, like one of the weed leaves. Floofy, yes, they do have floof. want to poke them? Why you want to poke them? Right. And express anger online. Oh. And do I make you angry? Do I enrage you? I'm sorry. That's not my intention. No other people. I was like kind of like that earlier before I started stream. I got kind of mad before I started stream, and then I was like, okay, time to be normal, time to be normal, time to be normal, time to be normal, and then I'm being normal. Fine, I'll be normal. I had to hype myself up for this stream. Shameful. Unfortunately, normality must be achieved. I'm having a good time. I'm feeling a lot better, yeah. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I was watching a video, and the video was, like, talking of a guy who's, like, kind of awful. Have you ever watched those kind of videos where, like, there's this guy that's awful, and people, like, are making drama videos about him, and then they start bringing up completely unrelated things, unrelated to the actual drama, and, like, you're into those things? You like those things, and you're like, this person's a fucking freak for liking this. Like, oh, this person writes fanfics, they're weird. And like, I was here for the cotton satar. Yes, that would be fun. It would just be like, if I were to design that, just be like, drop Twitter. Yeah. But I was just watching a drama video, and this entire video was just like, this person's a freak for, this person's like, it was talking so much about the things that they liked, instead of the fact that they were like, kind of awful. Like, for that, something like, for like a one that's based off cotton, it would just be almost like a sheep, where it's just so fucking fluffy that you like lose shape of its body. Yeah. Too much. Like, I like watching videos just talking about, like, people who are... Like, when I watch videos and there's, like, this person did some genuinely bad things, I'm like, oh, ho, ho, drama. And then they're like, they also liked photos of Zero Suit Samus. And I'm like, why are you bringing this up now? Like, I'm pretty sure that's just normal. Little fluffy. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. They go to, yeah, I hate that stuff. Because I get bewildered. Yeah. I have a pretty radical mentality in 2024 of, if it doesn't hurt me, I don't care. If it doesn't hurt people, I do not care. And the fact that people keep bringing this stuff up when they, like, bring, like, genuine awful people, half of what you're talking about is completely unrelated stuff about this person just liking, I don't know, a cartoon that's silly or problematic. quote unquote. I'm just like, okay, can we get to the part where they, you know, where we're two children online? No, you gotta spend like literally 3 hours talking about their hobbies? Okay. They self-ship with Glip Glop. Their Blorbo is problematic. Also, they did kill 2 children, but their Blorbo was problematic. I can't believe Glorm Glip. Is here. My money. Yeah, that's one of the problems with drama videos is that they're just people who make them inherently are making them to monetize them. They're like a lot of types of drama videos are for entertainment, right? And when sometimes it's fine, but sometimes when you are trying to make entertainment based off of other people's lives and drama, you're gonna have times where you just make bad content, where you're just making rage bait content. Yeah, I ended up just leaving. Relapsing on drama videos. I just sometimes I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I just like watching videos like tearing apart, like especially like I was watching a video just tearing apart a really bad video game, and then I watched a video about the video game's author and how he's bad, and um like the video spends so much time just talking about the fact that he was a lonely child who watched a lot of anime. And like, where are we gonna? Why are we talking about this? Like, if I feel very viscerally uncomfortable, like even if someone's a bad person, we're like very viscerally uncomfortable to like dig into someone's life from like over nearly 2 decades ago, just to like expose them for money online. What am I want? Oh, this is the Deltarune. You know what? We can listen to Deltarune. YouTube autoplayed this, but I'm down to listen to Deltarune. Like, I have this opinion that even if someone's like a bad person, just digging into their psychology from years ago and like trying to expose them online for that is just kind of fucking weird. Like, having like a 3-hour video where you just talk about this person's entire life from when they were like literally 17. Fear's like fucking. That's just too much. Like, that's just like. Like, you're basically, like, literally just stalking a guy. And I'm gonna be honest, like, stalking someone in that way, I don't think it's okay just because that person's, like, not a good person, you know? Like, just because they're a stranger on the internet who did a bad thing doesn't mean they deserve to be psychoanalyzed and, like, stalked. Together to validate that impression is a cultural norm in some countries, my country, and they hate it. Yeah. Stalker 2 comes releasing tomorrow. But, I just think that's fucking weirdo behavior. And the fact that this person has an entire channel where all they do is find super problematic people and then stalk them and then try to psychoanalyze them based off, like, things they did, like, over a decade ago and, like, completely harmless things they enjoy. It's just really weird. Yeah, like, a lot of people definitely just... A lot of new age bullying is just old age bullying, but with, like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend you're an awful person. So that I can hurt you. And there's just, like, a lot of, like... So many people are so convinced that they should be able to hurt bad people that they make up bad people to get angry at. And I think that's inherently in a flawed system. I might be radical for this, but even if someone's a bad person, I don't think they should be hurt. I don't think the goal of treating how to deal with bad people is that they should be hurt. But as long as we have this mentality that hurting people is okay as long as they're bad, we're gonna have this mentality that if you make someone evil, then they should be... then the punishment you are going to inflict on them is justified. I don't know. Good news, check DMs. Oh, that is good news. We popping some champagne tonight. Make it a harmony. Yep, dehumanization is something I think is genuinely one of the biggest problems that just face humanity in general. Like, I feel like a lot of problems would be solved if people just stopped dehumanizing anyone they don't like. Including, like, obviously we have that, like, on, like with transphobes being like, oh, these people are evil and they're not even human anymore. But we can see that a lot on, like, even with, like, quote-unquote nice people. Or, like, radical or, like, leftists or whatever.
Is this why people harass furries so much? Because they are literally dehumanized?
Yes. That's what that means. Just, I don't know. I think we should get along more. Crazy, crazy, crazy idea. Crazy idea, I know. Under 16. God damn it. Once again, I am troubled by my greatest enemy. Children being stupid. I'm for rehabilitation. Unless you're a bad person, then you deserve to be punished. You're not for it then, my dude. Alright. Well, there's times people like don't like it, it's okay. I literally had like a argument with my stepfather where he was like, if like a trans person is mean to me, I should be able to misgender them. Like my stepfather. And I hate how common that idea is. Okay, give me your fucking colors, Mr. Weed. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Like, the problem with a lot of cis people is that they don't understand that being like, they are so used to being able to be gendered correctly, they forget that being gendered correctly is not about respect, it's a basic human thing. It's a basic human right. Like, if I was like, okay, if I don't like you, I should be able to misgender you, right? They would be like, no. That's rude. But they can do it. He was able to do it because he's a cis person, and that person is bothered by being misgendered. So he literally just trying to argue to me that he should be able to insult trans people directly to their face. Misgender? Me too. Like rage talk, by the way. Nah, I think we should maybe calm down just a smidge because it's getting like a lot of angry talking. And I'm not like, obviously I'm the king of ranting, but I don't want to like make this too bad. I want to be able to still vibe and talk about weed. Weed goats. Yeah. The music. Okay, the music is calm vibes, so we obviously need to follow along. Gonna add little spots to them too. I'm bad. Okay. Oh, yes, only rage baiting when the music is like a boss music. And then I was gonna get a lot of chances to vibe and adore game. Yeah. Things things are going bad, some things are going good. Like honestly, I'm not like doomer posting like some people. Like I don't think the world is over yet. The cannabis. Yeah. But yeah. Vigilant. My friends are at that time. Yeah. You know, there's only... Right now, the only thing I can do is be alive. Be cool. Why are you so dark? Oh, there you go. Okay, I understand why. Staying alive. Doing my fucking best. Don't you dare start doing a fucking gritty at me, though. Nope. Sippy's water. Am I? Am I? Let's check. I am hydrated. Let's get them bigger freckles on their face. And of course, they gotta have red eyes. I like these guys. I'm very happy with these designs. Okay, let's add some color outlines so that they match their friend. And now we have a general idea for the species. I think these are like, I think the idea of these like version of Satars is genuinely an idea I enjoy much better than I enjoyed the concept of day paths. Even though day paths are not bad, I like this more. I feel like there's more room for creativity with this stuff. If you feel me. They're kind of the opposite of Mycar Chimeras. Do you think it could be the colors? What do you mean? I think it's more like the idea of just, like with, I feel like Dave has were a little bit too limited. Like, and these, like, with these designs, there's like an inspiration. And with these, there's like... With these guys, there's like... and they are inspired by something, right? So you can make something based off, like, they are, like, based off plants or animals or other, like, natural things. And, like, that's a huge fucking list. Like, if you can fucking run out of ideas for things like plants, animals, and natural occurring phenomenon, I will applaud you. You will get a fucking medal in my brain, because that's like, there's literally millions of things probably that can fit that concept. Even if you get fucking weird with it, like piranha or anglerfish, tardigrades, fucking even fucking bacteria, theoretically. Although I don't imagine there's a lot of bacteria-based ones. That might be a little bit too small. Oil spill. Like oil. Like there's like unprocessed like tar. There could be a tar-based one. Fossils. Amber. Those are just like literally just off of my head, just like naming the first thing I think of. Like there's literally thousands of species of trees, and each species could be their own satar. Many options, yeah. Ink demon, yeah, it would look cool. Alright. There you go. Bleeding tooth fungus and weed. The two genders. Actually, one of my friends wants me to design a satar for them. So let's look at this. Let's look at this tree that they want it to be based off of. They scare like that. Like, okay, so there's like... They do scale with size, but there's like an upper and lower limit. Which is like, the lower limit is around like 3 to 4 feet, and the upper limit is like 8. 8 to 9. Like, you can't get much taller than that. But, like, they're monster forms, but by the way, these guys have monstrous designs as well. They're not just the goats. They have humans and monster forms. The monster forms can change in size very drastically. Near the top size, but Val is just a little guy. He's fucked up. I don't want to make him too big. Space God of Goats. I love making my Sonas Gary Stews. I don't give a fuck. My Sonas would be Gary Stews every day of the week. Who cares? I don't. Yeah, nobody cares. I don't care. You guys don't care. Anyone who cares is stupid. I'm gonna be a cool space goat with a powerful, monstrous, eldritch design. It's called the Let's. Very little power. Yeah, yippee! They're called the Okay. This is going to be based off the... Cute tree. They have an idea. So, yeah. Mesquite. Mesquite.
Mesquite.
Okay. I'm just bad at reading. Mesquite. Genuine question, am I just really bad at like pronouncing words, or are the words I usually pronounce like kind of hard? Because I feel like sometimes I'm just a dumbass. Mesquite. Epilepsy. Probably a lot of like tree names are native words. Okay, this one's gonna be designed with cloves. Epilepsy. I'm kind of like... So this character is one of Kranos's. They asked me to design it. They wanted me to design them a satyr when I was talking to them about it last night, like the idea for my lore and stuff. And they asked me to design like a barbecue master. Barbecue like master. So I'm like imagining like one of those dads at like those like dads who grill really good barbecue at like birthday parties and stuff. Well, they don't want this to be... This is not them. This is a character in their lore. They got the tongs. Yeah, like the main inspiration is that since mesquite trees burn really well, this character uses like their own powers and their own like their own horns, which are made out of wood, to basically make firewood for their grill. Cook low and slow. So their horns are gonna look a little bit more like branches than the other ones. Because it's made out of... He's one made out of wood. I'm just kind of like imagining a very kind dad kind of character. Yeah, the natural, El Natural. Grilling. Today's diary entry. Yes. I want to keep a diary just so, like, when I die, I can, like, someone can loot it for my corpse and learn how I died. This day whack, man. Dear diary. Goddamn. Just because they have a sharp jawline doesn't mean it's forward, okay? I know how to draw like 3 faces right now. I need to practice. Oh. Oh, journal. I'm so silly. Hard with other categories. Yeah. I can understand that. A lot of people, like, if they don't leave their comfort zone of, like, art, they tend to struggle with other types of things. Let me guess, you draw a lot of avalis and dragons. That's what you, like, got, that's the main reason why you started drawing, huh? And you drew them so often that you've kind of fucked your anatomy on any other type of furry creature. You still look like a Wings of Fire enjoyer. I draw Pokemon birds. Hmm. I have the opposite problem. I hate drawing things with wings. Made of meats. 100% meat made here. Nothing else in the food. Anyone in VCs today? I want to hang out with my friends. Oh, you said I can hop in streamer chat. Well, I mean afterwards, after I'm done. Once I'm done with this character, I'm probably gonna end it. Ah, owie, ah, ow, ah, uh. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Ah, I was rubbing at my eye and I think I accidentally pushed something into my eye. No. I'm okay now. I got fucking attacked. Don't tell me what to do. And cure enough. You know, one of the main reasons humans have eye bags isn't because it's natural, but because when you're tired, you instinctively rub your eyes more, and rubbing your eyes too much causes eye bags. So if you're tired and you resist the urge to rub your eyes, you actually have less eye bags. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, imagine him in like one of those like grilling aprons, but like they're really over the top like this guy. Like it has a bunch of fucking like compartments in it. Rub them anymore. Yeah, true. Like he's fucking tactical loaded to grill. I think that's the vibes we're going for tonight, chat. Texas father. Sent you another apron. Alright. Smoking hot and so is my grill. Well, we know what the commissioner wants. So we're just gonna base it off of that. Actually, we're gonna make him a little bit more broad in the arms. Gonna give him a little bit of a... Oh! Oh! Hello there!
What?
Hi, Ivy! Hi, 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 hi. Stop it! The orange, it's haunting me. It's so scary. What the fuck? Why are you doing this? Hi, everybody! How are you doing? How was the stream? Did you guys have fun? I would have watched, but I want to play the game myself. Please stop with the oranges. I'm getting flashbacks. I'm gonna add to my 7TV. That's awful. Thank you, Dave the Defender and Zenju Sushi for the follows. Hi everyone. How was the stream? I saw you were playing Great God Grove, and I would have joined, but I want to play it myself soon, so I didn't want to get spoiled. Yeah, looks like I'm genuinely interested in that one. Hey Apple, hey Apple, hey Apple, hey Apple, die. So, what? I love your character. Thank you. This is Val, one of my Sonas. Just 6 and Ivy. That's good. I mean, you can probably find 6 and Ivy everywhere if you look hard enough. But today I've been designing a lot of characters today. One second, I'm saving this. But yes, hello, I'm Alias, also known as Val. I'm an artist. I do art. Mostly. Sometimes I do fart. If I'm feeling in the mood for it. But today, I've been designing characters and having a great time with it. Do you want to see what I've managed to do today? These are two characters that I've made. One of them is based off the bleeding tooth fungus, and the other one is based off weed. You got okay. And basically, I've been workshopping the idea of making my own version of the, like, if the mythological concept of satyrs, where each one is based off of like a specific natural phenomenon, like plants, animals, materials. And so far, these are the two ones I've made as like more of a proof of concept. And yeah. So this one's based. I really like these guys. I eventually want to workshop them enough to like make some adopts for them. But right now, one of my friends actually asked me, gave me money to design a satyr for them. So that's what we're working on right now. Satyr of mushroom and satyr of hemp. Well, it's more specific, like specific species of mushroom. This is the bleeding tooth fungus, and this is just hemp. I know there's different species of marijuana, but I'm too lazy to get into the specifics, so it's just all of it. I'm sure if you wanted, you could do a specific types of strains of weed. Satyr of grilling. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the follow as well, Tashini. But this satyr is going to be based off the mesquite tree, but also they are a griller, so they use their own like horns, which are made out of wood, the mesquite wood, to grill delicious meats. And that's what we're working on right now. So if they like the vibes or the style, thank you for hanging out and liking my stuff. I kind of want to make him. Gotta add some age to this man. You know, I can't. I am expecting Cyberworld. Be careful, you're gonna Cybermera. Shish. If we don't talk about it, some age. We gotta make this man old. He's a grill master. He's gotta at least be a little bit gag coded, you know. I'm not biased at all, though. Gotta give some wrinkles. I am Steve. Hello, Steve. Are you also played by famous actor Jack Black? There's another one? There's another one. I'm afraid. Like, I know there's the first one, which I literally just straight up didn't watch because I'm scared of Minecraft movie. But, Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Kaz. Permission to post poisonous link. Permission granted. Thank you for the miasma in my chat, though. Sushi time. Yay, sushi! How long is this? Oh. Are they targeting? I don't know. I just think, like, companies think live action does better. Like, have they been proven right? I don't know. Like, there's still this idea that, like, cartoon, like, animation, is, like, not a good medium. The children yearn for the mines. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking live action movies coming out soon. I don't like my main problem is that I am just not a live action person. I much prefer animation. Like I just think animation looks better. Like literally people are like, you should watch this show, and I'm like, okay, and I look at it and it's live action, and I'm like, I'm no longer interested in this show. Like Frame Roger Rabbit. I think Frame Roger Rabbit is pretty good because it actually uses the idea of live action and cartoons interacting in an interesting way. They just don't have it be like, oh, they just, they just exist in the same world. They're like, what if cartoons were real? Seinfeld, no. I'm nuts. No. Why won't you, instead of watching like cute cartoon characters or like animals or literally anything, why don't you want to watch this like humans do drama? And if I wanted to watch humans do drama, I would just go to an Arby's on a Saturday afternoon. The anime film just signals, for me at least, that the project was another direct from animation to medium. Yeah. Like, I feel like the thing about animation that makes it a little bit better in my head is that, it's very easy to, it's much, like, fantastical concepts are much better in animation. It's always a crash grab with companies, my dude. Yeah, no, like, the fact that the fucking, like, why would I want to watch a cartoon where a fucking just realistic lion tries to do drama for 20 minutes, for an hour and a half? If I wanted to watch, like, at the very least, like, the thing is that cartoons were much more, the cartoon versions were much more expressive. Okay, now we gotta dress this guy up. He can't be naked. Like, live action. That's gonna happen one day, and that's the day Dodd abandons us. Also, even when, like, a lot of satyrs don't wear shoes, don't wear clothes, because they are just, they don't need to, because they live in little communes in the forest, but when they do, they never wear shoes. They have hooves, they don't need shoes. They have, their feet are naturally protected against the ground. That's not just an excuse for me to not draw shoes. They're in the house like carpet. I won't spark it. Alright. Yeah, like, the thing about, in this, like, in my version of the, honestly, my version of the Satar, lore is very inspired by Gravity Falls, so it's very, like, modern fantasy. Basically, like, they're as tough as shoes. Like, for anything that has hooves, shoes are kind of unnecessary, if I'm honest. Unless you're going to a specific area. Too much data energy in one person. Or horse. What about like everything else? Yeah. That's fair. I would definitely see that for some Satars that wear clothes would definitely wear something like that. Horse doesn't nearly need them. Yeah. I think the main reason why domestic horses need padding is because a lot of times they're running on, like, not on, like, the soft ground earth, but on, like, dirt roads and stuff. Like, they are this, like, they are nice, but, like, goats are made for, a lot of goats are made for more, mountainous conditions, so their hooves are a little bit tougher than horse hooves. They could. Some of them might, but a lot of them don't. It might be like something for like celebration specifically, but like since it's their feet, like a lot of like since it's their feet and a lot of it's their entirety of their feet. Any paint you apply to their hooves are gonna get like worn off really quickly, so it's not something that happens super often. It's probably just for like celebrations. You know, when you want to get dressed up. Kind of like when you wear your fancy shoes at a party. Kind of impractical, doesn't last long. But looks nice. Quite a few goats. Yeah, goats are pretty cool. I'm not biased. I say as I draw the third goat-based character today. Goats are cool. Explaining, yeah. Goats the ghosts, they are the greatest of all time, yes. Now we get pointy feet. Oh, yeah. My other Sona, which is my main Sona, which I'm not using right now. I'm not using their PNG tuber right now because I'm drawing Satars and this is my Satar Sona, so I wanted to. But this is Alias, my other Sona, and they have very pointy feet. And the reason why they have pointy feet, there's no lore. I just don't like drawing feet. That's the lore. I don't like drawing feet. Like, I imagine walking is kind of like, have you ever walked on your tip of your toes? It'll be like that for him. But, like, that sounds difficult for you, but if you're literally, that's the only mode of walking, you get used to it. It's not fun. I love... When I was younger, I used to walk... I walked on my toes so often that my feet are permanently fucked up. I was supposed to get surgery to correct it, but I never did. I literally I walked on my feet so often that the tendons in my feet grew wrong. Oh god, not feet lore, don't call it that. But like, it's fine. I'm just slightly more flat-footed than most people. I think the worst problem that comes from that is just oh shit, Fitstock. The biggest problem that comes from that is just I get tired driving more because my feet are like die holding down the pedals. You can't have... Toe walking is autism thing. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that, like, I'm like, oh, only I've done this. And, like, 5 of my autistic friends are like, oh, I've done this too. And I'm like, how the fuck is that an autism thing? Like, I can understand things like echolalia and hyperfixation, but like toe walking? Why? Conversation or talking about bitches. I don't... Echolalia. Echolalia, that's the word. Yeah. T-Rex hands. I love T-Rex hands. But that makes sense. I don't know how to say this nightly, but I know. I don't want to learn more. Not because I think it's a bad idea, just because I don't want to. There's a need to start keep it a business. I mean, toe walking is basically impossible to do in shoes, and that's basically the only reason I don't, like, have permanent feet damage. I remember seeing, like, a video of some girl who's, like, works on the same pair of, like, slightly lifted, There's a video of a girl I saw, and she worked on every single day for, like, several years in a pair of, like, boots with a slight heel. And when she took off the boots, her muscles has grown so that she literally could not put her feet flat. Like, her tendons have grown so that were shortened because she wore those boots so often for so long. Which that's just kind of a terrifying concept to me. So something like understanding they're up to they're standing on their toenails. God damn. Anyone say that makes the worked on them for over a week with brain fried, very calibrated. I understand the desire. I really do. I'm the same way. I'm lucky enough to be a Twitch streamer, so people come to me to listen to me autistically ramble about stupid things like Original Species and Gravity Falls. You guys are spending your precious earned time and money on listening to me autistically ramble about satars and species and Gravity Falls. And that is a privilege. It's my stream, and I can talk about whatever I want. Soap operas where they happen to draw things. That's literally every stream. Like, it's... Like, basically every fucking streamer, unless they have, like, some sort of, like, really weird gimmick, like that guy I saw that streams trying to play a video game by pressing buttons on the floor of a giant rotating box. Like, unless you have a weird gimmick like that, most people just tune in because they want to see you do things. That's why, like, honestly, Twitch is just competitive autism. If you actually really think about it. As a child, they actually say that line in the actual trailer. I haven't actually watched it yet. I just know it exists. Due to training was no longer side to such sandals in that side the house. You know what? Fair enough. That's kind of fucked up. Jesus Christ. That would be a very interesting thing to hear in a trailer for children. Are we gonna have to watch the trailer? Am I gonna become a reaction channel for like 2 minutes? Alright, where's that link? Oh, someone's cooking something and it smells really good and now I'm hungry. You know, we can just find it. Minecraft movie trailer. Okay. There you are. We're gonna change the window capture very briefly to the movie trailer.
Crap trailer, take 2.
I am Steve.
Oh.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Oh.
But something always got in the way.
Come on! Get out!
He yearned for the mines. He wanted to be. We should allow child labor. That's
But
the
call
message
the
of this
mines was
movie.
too strong. So one day, I started digging and digging
Digging. Oh.
until I found this. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible. As long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks.
Okay.
Ah, boy!
Where are we?
I like this magic MacGuffin.
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Gamer of the Year 1989.
He yearns for the mines.
Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld. Anything you can dream about here,
Yeah, the wolf is actually not terribly designed.
you can make.
Oh no! They have an automatic chicken
Don't I know
cooker.
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're gonna need to create something amazing. Let's go to the stash.
What is this? Oh, I like that design for the iron golem, especially. Mostly because it looks like an actual iron
Ender
golem.
pearl.
Teleport you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
Neither moms and neither over children. We can't see why we're seeing
Oh,
the stuck on
yeah.
animations
There's one
doing the
more
same
thing you
thing.
need to
Yeah. Puppy.
Great. Now it's dark. That feel quick to anyone else?
Ah. Okay. That was definitely an animated no thought, head empty. Let's go. I am in genuine awe that the fucking that trailer starts with "As a child, I yearned for the mines." I think it's just gonna be your average child's entertainment. So nothing really special. A dead ass. He might, like, genuinely, it would be kind of funny if there's absolutely no mention of Herobrine, but like a couple of times in the background you just see him standing there menacingly. Can I link an image? Yes. Yes, like the Slenderman, exactly. But I don't want it to be Herobrine as Jack Black's. I want the actual just normal ass Herobrine. Like the blocky version and all. Thank you for the save. They based like Child Steve on. Oh no. The child yearns for the mines. They definitely, you know what? They knew what they were doing when they said that line. Maybe they're more into, maybe they have their fingers on the pulse of internet culture a little bit more than I expected they would be. They did. I wonder, yeah, what Minecraft YouTubers would be a good, like, cameo? they understand. They understand at least one meme. And they executed it well enough that I found it funny. If they keep going on this level, if they keep going on this trajectory, there might be at least a couple of good jokes. No, Dream. Dream is the villain. That would be honestly better than what they seems like they're gearing up for. Fafa. Not Fafa. So, are you guys excited for the Roblox movie that's coming out in 2028? The what? Yeah, the Roblox movie. It's coming out 20... Like, they haven't done any trailers or anything, but it's been announced. Roblox, obviously. Alternate content. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the, like, people who are making the movie might actually have played Minecraft. We don't know yet. They just announced it. I don't quite know. I don't want a Notch cameo. I don't want a Notch cameo. He's kind of a massive prick from what I've heard. Also, you know, transphobic. And I think all transphobic people should not be in entertainment. Yeah, Roblox is an old thing. I'm genuinely though, like, Roblox is so old, but I never heard about it until, like, the last 3 years. I genuinely didn't know Roblox was a thing. Like, for some fucking reason, I've just entirely mixed it. You'll get another stream in the future. Thank you. I did not... I don't know! I don't know, but I never really, like, I guess I never really went into circles that even, like, touched upon Roblox. It's good you did, Lamau. Yeah, I actually got a pretty late start on my internet journey. Like, most of the people I talk to are like, yeah, I started being on the internet at, like, 9 years old, and I'm like, yeah, when I was on the internet, I was, like, 14 to 15 when I really started doing stuff on it properly. So I missed out on the good old young person trends. I did play a lot of Armored games though. Like, I never interacted with Roblox. Armored games, I loved Jack Smith. You know, the where you were a donkey and you just smithed weapons the best you could. I love that one so much. I also I am a diehard fan of the Papa's games. Papa's Pizzeria, Papa's Sushiria. Like, I would fucking die for Papa. Mountains of... yeah. I know. Like, I've played Roblox before as an adult. And, my general consensus is that I just ignore 95% of the games. Like, I'm just like, hey, my friends who enjoy Roblox, what game should I play? They're like, you should play this one. This one's actually good. I'm like, okay, I will only play that one, and any other games you recommend me. Because like, there's like maybe, even though there's millions of games on the platform, there's maybe a dozen that's actually good enough to actually play. I'm gonna have that to completely different. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Ryle. But yeah. Like, my friends are like, you should play fighting and pressure and Regretivator and nothing else. I'm like, okay. Takes down notes. Yep, uh-huh. That's also tail. Like, the thing about Roblox is like a lot of the good games are also just kind of copies of other good games, or like so heavily inspired. I'm just like, why don't I just put this down and go play that other game that is like that game, but better. Hi there. Hi Nikawawi, welcome to the stream. Like, I don't... Okay, we're almost done with the line art for this one, luckily. Good rest. Thanks for stream. Alright, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a good sleep. We have lost the Nando, but we've gained a Nikawari. I don't know if you alert command. I do not. We are barely done. We're yippee. Right, line art is done. Yippee, everybody. I want to hear a yippee in chat. Yeah, I just I don't have lurk commands because it's like you can just say you're gonna be lurking. You have with your own text. You have to type in !lurk in order to have a lurk command anyways. So just be like, I'm gonna be lurking, Lamau. Good. Good. I like these. You've yipped too close to the sun.
Am I allowed to Yahoo? Or is this a yippee only zone?
We allow any types of yips or yays or happy. You may yip, you may yay, you may even wahoo. Is there anything interesting about like the appearance of the bark? They just seem to have fairly normal bark. That's fine. They have very fluffy. That's this song. It's a good song. Yippee wahoo yaha. Can I get a fucking yippee? Can I get a fucking wahoo? A yay, even? I don't think this, the hair color is natural, but I do think it's funny that the idea that, like, they're so they got so fucking into, like, their craft that they accidentally set their hair on fire every once in a while. Now it's kind of just suited with stained with soot. Yes, like Garferari. Soaked with stains, yeah. I think, when it brings that, like, wonderful... Yeah, I imagine this guy to be very, like... I imagine a lot of satyrs end up looking kind of, brown, if I'm honest. Because, you know, they're based off trees. And guess what the main color of trees are? Or the opposite. Finally! Genuinely, satyrs with, like, I don't think I'm gonna give them normal eyes. I don't like the normal eyes. I think it looks weird. I think that they should all have weird fucked up eyes. Hello, Mudkiz. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome home. Wrinkles. He's got an old man. Good piles. That sounds like one of those like scam sites that are like spend $3 and get an Xbox 360. And then goodbye piles. My book of bill was delayed. Paid a bid. Something like that. I'm just sad. I want it now. I want it now. I want to read the pages now. I want access to it now. Beg you not to get the book. Fuck you, Bill. I wanna collect the pages. Okay, we're gonna add more color. I want to make this look a little bit like it's a flame. Just so I can have some element of like actual fire in the design. Okay. Dad shorts. Of course, of course. You might have noticed that I've dadified the entire outfit, even. We're gonna give him like a nice green shirt. To help him, you know, tie back to nature. Give him a little bit of a color balance to match his green eyes. We're almost out of Nintendo songs, damn. Grin. Let's listen to Hollow Knight now. I pulled on Hollow Knight because it was the first one I saw. Hollow Knight. One of my favorite games. That's the entire point. We shouldn't get a full night. We don't deserve him. Let's add the text. Night full of yummy juices. Save me, Miss Transform, save me. I'm kind of rushing through this because I'm super fucking hungry. Like, I feel it in my bones and I really want to go grab. I really want to end stream and then go grab my fucking leftover teriyaki from tonight. This afternoon. Okay, I'm not 100% done with this, but it's done enough that I'm comfortable with leaving it here. I'm really hungry, chat. I'm so hungry. Let's find someone to raid. Landy is playing fucking F-Zero. Thank you everyone for coming and for visiting, and thank you Viva, my friend Viva, for the raid, and everyone who stayed, and all of my friends, and all of my BFFs, and everyone, and thank you for listening to me be autistic, and